Welcome back to I Reckon. Today I'm going to do a short NDE experience that actually happened with a priest back in 2016. He briefly went to hell and he saw things that he did his best to describe. Let's get started. In 2016, a Michigan-based priest named Gerald Johnson suffered a heart attack. He says he had a near-death experience, which is an NDE, and this sent him somewhere he never thought he'd visit: hell. His sharing is actually on TikTok with details of this traumatic NDE, and this is far from the kind of warm, bright light epiphany you might expect to hear from someone who temporarily ventures into the great beyond. He said, "I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy," as Johnson recounts in this video. "I don't care what he did to me. No one deserves that." What he's talking about is he wasn't forgiving certain people in his life, and that's why he went to hell. But Johnson says that immediately after his heart attack in February 2016, his spirit left his physical body and went down to hell, entering through the very center of the earth. And he says, "The things I saw there are indescribable." Johnson claimed he saw men walking on all fours like a dog and getting burned from head to toe. His eyes were bulging, and worse than that, he was wearing chains on his neck. He was like a hellhound. There was a demon holding the chains. Johnson also heard music in hell, including Rihanna's Umbrella and Bobby McFerrin's Don't Worry, Be Happy, traditionally upbeat songs. But this time, the demons were singing the songs to torture people. Johnson said that his terrible NDE had made him realize that he had to forgive all the people who had wronged him in this life instead of wanting their punishment. And of course, he has more details on his TikTok for what happened here. And you'll hear scientists say, during an NDE, that your mind is still working, but without its normal operational parameters. Is it an oxygen shortage? Some sort of anesthesia or a neurochemical response to all the trauma he had endured? Either way, this NDE experience for the priest named Johnson had changed his life, and he no longer hoped for the punishment of the people who had wronged him. It had changed him in such a traumatic way that when he came back, he was a changed person. That's all I got on this one. I am going to share more, and I appreciate you guys sticking around to hear this. Stay tuned. I reckon we'll return.